Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is for Razak at CMTrading. Today is May 21st, 2019, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, just one event coming out of the United Kingdom, an inflation report hearing happening at 10:30 South African time. Now, with that, a lot of is going on with the GBP, mostly Brexit stuff. Okay, we'll take a look at the GBP in just a second. Dollar continues to strengthen across the board. We'll take a look at that as well. And then indices, Dow Jones continues to have a roller coaster of a ride, 150 point up, and this is not going to end, okay, until we have some sort of clarity with China and the US. I think this is going to continue. Now, looking at the commodities, gold and oil pretty much unched. And lastly, looking at stocks, they're still very weak, okay. Bitcoin we've covered over the last couple of days, but looks like it's pretty much settled. But let's see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're starting here with a GBP USD daily chart, as you can see, and this thing is really nosedive. I mean, we've mentioned this over the last couple of days, and we're really here at a junction. 127, excuse me, is a semi-support level. So if we do break this lower, our next stop is 125.70-ish level. Now, on the backdrop of this, there are some rumors that Brexit is actually ongoing, and it's actually happening, and it just hasn't hit the public yet, but that's just rumors, okay? But definitely something is going on with the currency right now that's, needless to say, not even a question. But speaking from a technical point, we're at a mini support right now. So if we do break, our next stop is 125.70-ish level. So just keep in mind. Now, Aussie dollar back on its lows, okay? We had this gap up and then a little bit of an exhausted rally, and then we're back on our lows, almost filling in the gap as far as where we sold off. Now, remember, we're on yearly lows here, okay? We need to go on a weekly chart just to give you a perspective of it. The low is 68.20-ish level. We're trading at 68.72, about 50 points away. So with that said, okay, if we do break this with momentum, we could see this get weaker versus the US dollar, okay? US dollar is relatively still pretty strong compared to most of the other currencies across the board. Not much happening in the euro, still getting weaker versus the dollar. But, you know, these are the really two biggest, weakest currencies versus the dollar. Now, as I mentioned, gold and oil pretty much unched. Gold trading at 1274, really nothing, no difference from yesterday. Again, 1270 is our support level, so if we don't bounce above it, we may see it climb further down. Now, the other thing is that with how the markets are trading and the indices, we got to keep a sharp eye on that, because if the markets get stronger, gold would certainly sell off, and we've kind of exhausted our rally from the beginning of the year. Okay, now looking at oil as well, 63.37, really unched, and we're trading on the 20-day or close to the 20-day moving average, and it's really nothing to write home about. Okay, really no excitement there to discuss. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, yesterday we had a 150 point move upwards, so we're trading right now at 25,773. It's choppy, okay, and not even going to digress about it, but it's just the environment that we are in right now. Okay, but these type of choppiness situation actually creates itself. So, if you do look to actually short this at this range, I don't think you're being so unresponsible, okay? But just make sure that you are, taking some stop losses that is a little bit tight, because, ultimately speaking, there's nothing really bouncing at me and telling me that, that this is long or a short right now, okay? But looking at ALCOA, which is a little bit disconcerting right now, if I look at a 1 hour chart, you see we're on the bottom range, okay, at $23.99 per share. And this is really, as we've sold off, we're really on the lows of the year, which is really important to note, because if we do fall lower, then we could expect the Dow Jones also to sell. On the screen, just to make sure that you're seeing what's going on with ALCOA, especially if it breaks even lower. This is Fred Razak. I wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.